Ep111. Low conversion rate, take 3. Hopefully we get through this time. In episode 110, we talked about calculating your conversion rate and coming up with a number that you could work with, a week's worth of data, a week's worth of sales, in order to best parse, yes, is this converting or not, and at what kind of rate? You're not going to be able to get truly exact unless you are very narrow, advertising only in one area, only for one book, without any other kind of external influence. I hope you're not doing that. You want to influence it all different kinds of ways, but still trying to get that conversion rate. Once you determine that, hey, this isn't converting anywhere near as what I think it should be, then you've got to do your damage control. You've got to do your problem solving. You got to do your troubleshooting. What do you come up with? First order business, are you targeting the right readers? Are you sending it? My first book, I titled, It's Not Enough to Just Exist. When I started automatically targeting for those ads, I came up with girls 13 to 17. That's cool, except my book was a post-apocalyptic survival. So no conversions, 0. We can calculate that number. It's pretty easy. So wrong targeting because of the title. The title was putting it in the wrong place. So you got to look at all of the elements that go into delivering that ad into the hands of potential buyers. So you got to look, does your cover and your blurb, and that cover, one thing I haven't mentioned earlier was title. So cover, make sure the title is correct for the genre, correct in that it brings the right readers. And it could be completely nebulous. Look at Hugh Howey's Wool. It's a science fiction post-apocalyptic title, Wool. All right. So it just can't lead them astray like my first book. So cover and blurb, do they match the genre? Cover designers, you want the same but different. So the same in that the color palette should be comparable. Space opera, science fiction, blue, it's a big thing. Post-apocalyptic is a red, orange kind of palette. And you'll look at the top books and you'll see that they have a comparable palette. Same, but different. They'll still look unique. And that matches the genre. And then the blurb, you have the above the fold, below the fold, anything where you have to click read more. You need to make that compelling, but that top part is really where you want to make the sale. And that's your one-liner, your tagline. In my free trader series, I use a cat and his human minions. No verbs, no adjectives, just there it is. It tells you almost nothing, but a lot. And this is one thing that when you look through some of the best converting blurbs, and you don't know if they convert or not, but you look at it, hey, the high sales, it's got a high rank, it's selling high. So you look at that. What is that difference? That tagline, that intro line, is the thing that sets that hook. Another sentence or two, okay, one click buy, that's a win. That's a conversion. You win. So you got to look. The blurb is where you make your conversion. That's the blurb is the biggest selling point on your product page. So it's really important, and it's free to change, but you've got to give it time. Ads take 3 to 7 days before you start getting really good data on an ad. So you can't change the blurb and then say, oh, it's not converting, and then change it again tomorrow. Keep track of your changes on those blurbs too. So it's most likely your blurb sucks or you're targeting the wrong audience. That really cover, same but different. If your cover is the same but different, and then your blurb, it could be your blurb. And then the final element is the look inside. Very few people actually go to the look inside and read to determine, am I going to make this purchase or not? And that's very important, because that first page, you've got to hook the reader. You got to keep them hooked. You got to keep them engaged. And that's write a great book. So it's easier to sell a great book than it is to sell a dog that has a great cover and a great blurb, because they'll tell their friends. And so you'll get this ghost conversion. Hey, people are buying the book. Man, ad must be working great. No, it's just people are telling their friends because it's a great book. So you need that too. So all of these elements work together to your benefit to improve your conversion rate. Starts with a great book, a cover that is the same but different, a blurb that sets the hook not a synopsis. We've talked about blurbs before. We'll talk about them again. The blurb, a one-liner is key in bold italics right at the very top of your blurb. That's the thing that creates that creative juices and gets the people's imaginations going. A cat and his human minions. Holy cow. Oh my God, I love this. Lots of eyes. Great conversion rate on that series. Don't have sucky blurbs. We'll talk more about those later. All right, everybody, you have a great day.